Yo! Video games.
Well, the fact is you can still get matches in this game.
FGC is different when you quarter up and have connection, online matches and shit. Yeah, you get angry at online when you're at home and you don't really have to worry about that. And the thing is too, that people respected each other. If somebody beat you in person and you're right next to them, it wasn't an obligation, but you had more of an inclination. That's what I'm using. You had more of an inclination to just give them respect and be like, damn, that's a really good Sub-Zero, or yeah, that was really dope.
Oh, yeah.
You play off online, and the other person's inclination is, this guy's a piece of shit, you're trash, it was because it was lag, or, you know, or
not
something
that.
else like that.
If you give them a good match, they'll teabag you, right?
Yeah,
you barely beat like a dumb fucking Scorpion online, you make him think, and he's like, beats you, he beats you by like a few pixels, and he's like, yeah, I teabag you.
That's
Instead
the
of
thing.
like, man, that was a goddamn good fight.
That's the thing, too. When you're in the arcade, you're right next to the guy, he's not going to teabag you.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you might get a fatality or something like that, but he's going to beat you and he's going to say, good game and shit.
I mean, I have seen chairs or stools fly before.
Well, no, I've been... Family Fun did have some salty fools, but it was very rare. It was very rare when you saw shit like that.
It wasn't like every day.
People like there was a level of respect, especially for someone who was actually really good.
And then like the more, the better fight you gave the other person, though, like you actually became friends.
You gave friends because you had respect for the other person.
Yeah, if like a guy was really good and you give him a good fight, you actually become friends.
Because you knew how much they worked to get that good at the character. You know how much money they spent. You realize how much time they put in there. You spent the same amount of time on that said game. So there's a camaraderie there.
Oh yeah, that's gone now.
You think I would have been friends with Max if he wasn't good at fucking fighting games?
Definitely not.
Definitely not. Same thing with Jamal. Do you think I would have been friends with Jamal if he wasn't good at that fucking game?
Well, that's just you meet. You're only friends with people that have similar interests.
Exactly.
That's just the way it goes.
It's called birds of a feather, guys.
Yeah, Max just came in there and did this.
Yeah.
And like Steve would just be like,
Hey, Steve, check this out.
I'm really. Get your fucking filthy face away from me right now, you piece.
Check this out.
Get your ass away from me.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then Steve would just be like, oh, right.
I actually like Jigglypuff just said it. He's like, real recognizes real.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially in the olden days of the FGC. That's how it was. Real recognizing real.
Yeah, and it's like you see it nowadays where like people get into like real life conflicts and sort of like apply that online aggression to real life, and like bad shit happens. It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
Like this is not the way you act. Like, and maybe you just don't have any perspective because you just grew up in that environment your whole life. But then like people get shot, dude. Like, is this worth being so fucking angry about?
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. People get stabbed. Like if you're from an arcade era, you've heard about shit like that. Where it's just like, damn, dude, is this really worth it? I'm gonna throw it all away because
My ego.
because of ego shit.
Well, again, like I said, it's the person's personality. It doesn't even matter. Like they can be playing. I mean, you see shit like that when they're playing pool, or you see shit like that where they're like, at a baseball game or something. Like it's just a person's personality.
Well, I mean, there was a decades-long study about this. Like gaming and aggression. And they're like, well, do video games cause aggression in kids? Yes, it causes the same amount of aggression as dodgeball.
As other
handball,
competitive anything.
They said it causes the exact same amount of aggression as like handball and chess.
Yes.
Like competition.
There you go.
And if you're a dickhead and you can't handle losing, then
and we all fucking know, or in school you knew there was always that one kid he couldn't lose.
You can't lose.
Motherfuckers couldn't lose at shoots and ladders.
You can't lose. Anything that they do is they're competitive at. There are people like that.
Like if you play like lazy ass like Foursquare or something before school started, some people take it so seriously and like, nah, I'm just here to pass time.
And I always love their excuses. You like losing? You like losing? No, I like to win. It's like, bro, it's just a game. No, I like winning. I'm a winner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Talent.
Now, currently you're losing.
Well, you're currently losing at said thing.
I'll never forget.
So I mean, but people are like that. Their brains are like that.
There was a point. Did you ever play a game? Sometimes I've heard it had different names in school called Knockout. On a basketball on a half court. All you needed was a half court.
Form 10 backdashes, you lost.
I'm terrible at this game.
Yeah, there's forward dashes,
I have
but you
no
didn't
idea
get 10
what's going on.
backdashes. So
Well, I only did 9.
I kind of remember about that.
So you form a singular line, right? And the first 2 people in line each have a basketball, and you take your first shot from the free throw line, and then the person behind you shoots from the free throw line.
horse.
point is, well, it's not in turns, because after you take that shot, it's get it in the basket as fast as possible. Because if the second person, the person behind you makes it in the basket before you do, that knocks the person out. So
Right.
yeah. Anyways, there was this whole thing where we were like really like getting into it really like a big time. And I remember we would just play it before school and at recess. And
Ooh, nice record.
I distinctly remember one time there was this one kid who was like way too much of a dick. And like the popular kid who was really good at athletics, he saw it and he recognized that this kid had it in for me. He had it in for other kids, and what he did is he purposely like tried really hard to get basically more or less the bully out. And the bully was just like so mad, and he felt like it was like he was betrayal tunned. And he's just like, no, I see what you're doing. You're just trying to be a dick to everyone. And he couldn't handle it. Like, and he literally like walked off the playground. Like I'd never seen him so defeated.
I think that's what that Scorpion did.
But it was just kind of like, yeah, we're just playing this game to have fun. Some people play games to have fun with their friends, and some people just like can't ever not take it seriously. Like it is life or death. And I'm like, bro, we are waiting for the first bell to ring.
There's a similar element where you get people that have to be super right about something. Right, where they just cannot not be right about something, and it's like, well, think of other people in that situation. When you're trying to be right about something and you're the only one that is right, nobody else likes you. Like, think about that. When you're right about something and you have to be right about something, nobody else likes you. It's either like, do you want to be right and nobody likes you, or do you want to just give it up and have friends?
Yeah.
Like, drop it and have friends.
What if NetherRealm's new game played like this, but with tag? And it was a marble.
Justice, baby, let's go!
Ed said he ain't doing it. That's a troll.
Yeah, they pretty much said that they could have been a deflect, right? But they literally said in an interview, practically confirmed that it's not Injustice.
Yeah, I saw that quote. I was like it's something different. It's not, you've been doing MK Injustice. Can't say what it is. So,
And
not Injustice then?
And multiverses already happened, unless there's a multiverses.
Well, okay, so the multiverses, when that got announced, that to me sat there and went, I wonder if that's why we haven't heard about NR's thing. But not really, because they could have easily have done it anyway.
Yeah, but we don't even know when Multiverses is coming out.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, people.
But when it got revealed, I was like, maybe this is why they're not showing it, because they don't want to have like 2 fighting game reveals back to back.
Maybe.
No.
The game has already been like play tested a lot. Like a lot of people have already played the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be out eventually.
Thank you, Mandingo. I think I got one more in me, and then we can start punching each other in the face. You know, I have a...
IRL?
Yes. Yes.
It's like, I'm ready.
That's the final game we play. I'm kind of in the mood for Smash too, man.
Yeah, we haven't played Smash Brothers in a long fucking
Yeah, right?
Simmons just looked at you like you wanted to fuck.
Yeah. Because I know you guys.
Steve-o,
you guys aren't inclined for hey, Steve-o, thank you, buddy. You guys are more inclined for Smash than you are for Hearthstone. And I'll just
I'd say so.
Yeah. I'll just make you guys sad if I
I'd say, I mean,
Not me. I'll fight you.
You get mad.
Yeah, you can talk to me about it. I'll fight you.
Okay. I mean, do you have time for both? Let me see. We could have time for both. It's up to you guys. I'm just gonna tell them.
that's up to you. It's your
I mean, it's my
birthday.
birthday. I want to do both. It's up to you guys. You guys
Okay,
wanna do
Elden Ring it is.
both. Yeah, Elden Ring. Let's go.
Let's go, Steve! Elden Ring!
We did it, Chad.
Make
We
a
made a
character for
choice.
Steve.
We made a
We're gonna
choice.
continue Steve's Bloodborne character.
We made a choice. You know what I want to do for my birthday, but we
Play
never got to
Bloodborne,
it.
I know, right?
I wanted to play games with the chat. I wanted to play games like Marbles, and there's this weird like one.
Well, I mean, wait for a Marbles night, because I literally know like the lead community guy on that game. He's been a friend for a long time.
Why not?
Should have.
I mean, probably will come over.
Oh, he does kind of come over though.
Yeah.
But, you know, for other reasons. Well, you know.
Marbles!
What do they call those
Well,
cheap dates?
well, it's someone, bro.
Play dates.
Bro, we knew him We knew him when we both worked at retail.
Yeah, I've known him for almost as long as I've known Simmons. Yeah.
Pretty much. About that long. I don't know if anyone in chat is old enough to remember. For a brief moment, he worked for Tiny Computers.
Nobody remember. Or what, the Disney store now, which is also lost to time.
Yeah. Well, Disney, and then, and Tiny Computers.
Glitching
And he would come over on break and just play Dreamcast, play a song or two from Samba de Amigo, and go back.
You know, I wanted to play Crab Game with the chat. That's what I wanted to do.
Oh yeah.
Disney stores gone? Aren't all Disney stores gone?
They're gone now. I don't think there's any left.
Yeah, I don't think a single Disney store on me.
Well, I mean, I can tell you all the Disney. We've been to a few malls. We went to Santa Monica Mall a couple of weeks ago, and a few others, and they're gone.
Yeah. Yeah, because they made the deal with Target, and they're out.
There might be a couple left. Like
Maybe.
Toys R Us came back in some way to Macy's,
Hog form.
but it's like a section.
Like how Family Fun came back. And a section in the museum.
Final round.
Yeah, Crab Game. I think you guys like that shit.
Dale. That's if they were so toxic, man. In the corner, he was a living nightmare.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, man, he
Yeah,
posed.
pose.
He posed.
Got your little pose right there, right?
What do you play, stud?
Oh, he's been.
Pocket stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, is that, this is going shopping Sub-Zero.
Toys R Us NFTs are coming soon to stores. Get ready.
Victory.
I love this outfit. It's so cool.
I like the hair.
Yeah, it's the hair. He's got the riot eyes. You know what I'm saying? He's always
If he had a full-on mask, I'd like it better.
He's wearing a mask.
Like the top head mask.
Yeah.
Cover the top.
You don't need that shit.
Guess I should get this out.
Huh?
I guess I should get this out.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Which is the Smash Brothers new adapter.
Yeah.
We'll whip it out. Perfect. God, this game would be so much awesome if it had the tag team. If it had the tag team, man.
Maybe they're working on a tag team game.
I would be all over, man. NetherRealm.
Maybe that's why it's taking longer, too.
Maybe that's because it could be such a dramatic departure. Maybe
it
they're
could be
working on a
fact, because,
2v2
the thing
game.
is-
The longer this goes on, the more
More questions.
the more
Now, the thing is, too.
theory mongering.
Smash
More
Bros.
the more fantastical the possibility gets.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you didn't like this outfit.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
Get rid of it.
It's a little too much.
Look at it. Look how dope it is.
It's way too much.
You shut your mouth.
What?
Look, he
Scorpion
doesn't like.
outfit.
He doesn't like this outfit.
I mean, I've seen more over-designed Scorpion outfits than that. Like Injustice 1 is more over-designed than this.
It's literally this one.
That is the Injustice 1 costume.
So there you
Yeah.
go.
It maybe
yeah.
just doesn't fit the tone of the game, and so you're like, oh, well, shit like that. But he's fucking Scorpion. He has scorpion tails on his arm. He's fucking Scorpion.
Like he's got like giant
Round one.
paws on his arms. A little too big.
Looks like it came out of the 90s. I like it.
And 94.
Love the lag.
I think if you tone down the claws a little bit.
It's fine.
But yeah, it could be like I said, yeah. Because
Don't ask questions.
like
Don't-
the reason also like Tag and MK9 was extremely broken.
Yeah, like the game just falls apart when you
Yeah.
actually utilize it correctly.
Yeah, there was
It's like-
infinite-
Oh yeah, the top players were figuring out to do
Infinites.
was it
Kill combos.
yeah, frame trap.
yeah, frame traps. Like the frame traps are like
You just never got to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what's a game that isn't broken? That's not fun. You know what I mean? Like, you still had Cabal and Kung Lao who were broken.
Well,
in the
yeah, and
game.
then you had those characters with those abilities on top of that stuff, and it's like, you're just never playing the game.
Yeah. See, but that was the fun of it. Is like, oh, okay, who's gonna get the first hit? You know what I mean? Whoever gets the first hit wins.
Long story short, they should just dedicate their time into the game being one thing and not both things. It should just be like, if it's gonna be tag team, it's tag team. If it's gonna be 1v1, it's gonna be 1v1.
I'm gonna single here. I was gonna say, yeah, set down too. Yeah, Cabal, and y'all think Cabal is bad, man. Y'all should remember him in MK9.
Instant air dash, fireballs, non-stop, no, not spinning, he is unlimited block strings. Or unlimited cancels.
Yeah, the Cabal cancel.
But the thing is,
Oh my god!
the thing is, if you had to, like, if you were good at Cabal, you were really fucking good. Like, normal, average people couldn't do this shit.
Yeah, you can't do this shit like.
He was a normal character until you took advantage of the
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. It's like basically you had to be like when you played Sentinel. You know, Sentinel's good, but to make Sentinel really good, you had to be next level.
Marco, thank you.
Same thing with Cabal. Like,
I felt that way about Tanya. Like, I think Tanya just got a bad rap. Like, she just came in super hot, and everybody was like, "Oh my god, she's broken," and I'm like.
Well, she did literally, like, lead to completely safe, multi 50-50 setups, and you couldn't do anything about it. Like, it did not have gaps. Like, it's the Kopujutsu one.
yeah.
The one where she had, like, the two taunt puts.
Yeah.
It was arguably the most busted character.
You would teleport into it and then get away with doing the taunts.
Right, but that wasn't the broken part.
What was the broken part?
The Rekkas. Like, her Rekkas were fucking insane. Like, arguably, Kobujutsu Tanya was the most broken character ever in NRS games. She was nuts. Like, and they did, it's like, once again, NRS doesn't know how to make Rekka characters because they always come out insanely fucking
like Alien
broken.
was like that.
Alien had the exact same thing.
yeah.
It was
He was a Rekka.
Here's the thing. Alien and his crazy Rekkas were half as good as what Tanya launched with her Rekkas, because they learned it was one season later.
Yeah.
And he still was insanely fucking busted, and they had to tone him down like crazy. Like, her shit was nuts.
He just made everything safe.
If you thought Acid Alien was bad, you weren't there for season 1 Tanya. She was fucking crazy. And yeah, Sonic Fox really showed it up fast.
Oh, yeah.
No, he
Where it
learned
showed it
like
up,
that.
and like eventually, like within the first week, like it was nothing but Tanya's winning tournaments, like
Right.
immediately, because she had something that just broke the game. She could just immediately get to it, you know.
Man,
I didn't realize Tanya was that.
And she was building meter as she was doing the shit too.
Oh no, yeah,
she
you were
was-
fucked.
Yeah, remember that. Wait,
Dragon
chat.
Dragon Naginata is the fun one. Yeah.
What is how many Rekka characters does NetherRealm even have? Because they don't really do Rekka characters. You know what I
not that
mean?
many.
Alien, Tanya.
Yeah.
Very few.
I think there's a couple in Injustice.
Was it? No, it wasn't Splash. It was.
Yeah, you watch Rio's videos on MK. Like Rio.
Oh, he was amazing with any character.
Yeah, I know, but like his videos on like why said characters are broken or this character had the most.
Oh yeah,
broken.
he would break it down.
He'll
He would
break it
actually,
down.
yeah, actually explain what's
Like
going on.
Sonya, I think in MK9 was the most.
Because her dive kick was safe. And
Yeah, her dive kick and her stances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think when he came for all, like Sonya was the most
busted.
the most broken.
It was. I remember watching. Because like, yeah.
But the thing is that
kick
everyone
was
slept
safe.
on her because they're too busy
But yeah,
getting her ass kicked.
I do
by,
remember that it came in late.
Yeah,
Like
they're
all
too
of a
busy
sudden,
getting her ass
Sonya was
kicked by.
suddenly great, like way late in.
Yeah, because everyone was so focused on Cabal and Kung Lao. Those characters were getting away with everything. Even as a Sonya player, as busted as she was, she could not deal with like.
Oh, you know what else was Rekka?
with,
In MK9 Scarlet.
Was she really?
Yeah.
No, I remember that. Yeah, she couldn't deal with what's his name? Kung Lao. I want to say Beta. What's the word? Like not day one.
Early access?
No, it's God, I forget what it's called. It's like original Kung Lao and shit. Like she couldn't deal with that. But you know who was also a sleeper? Sector in MK9.
Oh yeah.
Sector was crazy good. People didn't
Same
know
thing in
about
this
it.
game. He's crazy fucking
Vanilla. There you go. Thank you, chat.
He's
yeah.
crazy fucking good in this game too.
Yeah, no, he's amazing in this game.
He's arguably the best bot. Like arguably.
Yeah. All of his tools can be
Smoke
safe.
is close.
Smoke is good, but he has a lot of like risk reward shit.
Yeah, Vanilla Lao was the problem for a lot
If the
of people.
stamina bar didn't exist, Smoke would be incredible. But I argue the many characters would be incredible.
I've always admired you, princess.
Your jealousy of Liu Kang shows.
That is not what I...
Round 1. Fight.
Let's skip it shit.
I knew it. She's kind of a bitch in this one.
Pepsi Man.
Regular characters have that 50/50 in the moves. No, regular characters just have attacks that lead into attacks that lead into, you know, sometimes other attacks. You get to make a choice or something like that.
Chad, just think of Fei Long. He was like
Fei Long is the original Rekka character.
Or guy too.
It's like he does that like that 1, 2, 3 punch, and you have to do the motion every single time to get the next punch. That's a Rekka.
Origa. I mean,
Yeah, Kyo is the definitive SNK Rekka character as well.
Fei Long was the first though, right?
Fei Long was the first, yes.
my knowledge.
Yeah, because wasn't KOF before Super Street Fighter?
No. Super Street Fighter 2. The first KOF was in '94. That's when Super Turbo came out. Super came out a year or two before that. Chip Zaneth is a Rekka character. Is Relancho a Rekka character? Yes. Yeah, the hits you and he spins that thing? Yes, that's a Rekka.
And you didn't even use military stance to the fullest in MK9.
Isn't it called Rekka because Fei Long's move is called Rekka-Ken? I think that's true.
Huh.
I think it's actually...
Wait.
It's called Rekka-Ken. They call it a Rekka. Yeah.
You like to wreck Ken, so you use that
Well,
shit.
wasn't, like, didn't Ken Lobb say something about Rekkas or
We're just talking about auto doubles.
auto doubles? Okay.
Yeah, how there's other SNK games that did like auto double set, like
Yeah.
built-in combos.
Yeah.
That was the inspiration for KI.
Your circumstances.
Oh, I was gonna do like 40 or 50% on that.
Final.
I was literally about to do it.
Fight.
Alright.
Didn't do that. Didn't
Able
do
is
that.
Rekka? Absolutely.
Able?
Able.
Oh, Able.
Didn't someone make a website that's like basically like the Urban Dictionary of fighting games?
Yes,
Yeah.
exclamation point glossary.
It's in the chat.
You gotta break, bro. You gotta break. Bro, you gotta break.
Man, I know what the buttons are.
He's this good. Yeah, he's this
He's
good.
played a-
You know.
he's played a bunch
You ready
of,
for the cheese cake?
Well,
I'm
then
good.
he's definitely doesn't know what the buttons are.
That's it. High, low, high, immediately.
Low. High, low. Which
Soft
way
door
will
go.
I go?
Finish him.
High, low, immediately. You made that Scorpion guy just leave the whole thing. He just turned off his
Yeah, he
whole-
turned on the shit he was done.
Yeah.
He unplugged his.
Alright, time for some Smirsh, right, boys?
He deleted the game from his system.
Well, yeah, no, that's...
He broke his system and threw it in the trash.
Is it already plugged
in?
The controllers are.
Hey, Saber1, thank you, buddy.